Lau, and I'm on my 26th day without food. I spent 8 years working at the single most intensive point source of carbon dioxide in Australia, in a steel plant in Wollongong. I didn't care about that at the time, but now I think very differently, more than just about getting paid. I'm now an economics graduate student. Unlike most of the others involved with Climate Justice Fast, I haven't been an activist for long, but my strike began as a rational response to inaction by our leaders. I've been researching for a PhD for 6 months, and I discovered the following. The science says that strong immediate action on climate change is required, and the economics shows that it's cost effective. More fundamentally, basic principles of ethics demand climate justice. Rich nations must take responsibility for their historical and current emissions, and we must use our wealth to act now so that innocent people do not suffer the disastrous consequences of climate change. I joined this hunger strike with a vision of hope. This may sound contradictory. There's potential damage to my own body, to my family and friends around me, uncertainty of the duration of the strike, and death. In relation to hunger striking is, of course, a question that all reporters love to ask about. But Holy Mother Amma, the hugging saint, has this to say about death. Ignoring the great challenge of death, we do not exercise love and compassion, and we do not feel like sharing the sorrows and sufferings of other people. When it's down to the last piece of bread between a family of 8, the situation is dire. But the value of these people's lives who are losing their livelihoods, and my life, is the same. And I have undertaken this voluntary fast in solidarity with those people who are involuntarily suffering every day because of climate change. Martin Luther King said that a man who won't die for something isn't fit to live. And this fast is for a cause that I would be willing to die for, but which is worth living for. To take this action and help to defend their survival has brought deeper meaning to my own life. So now on day 26, I feel that this fast is a spiritual call. My call is less a protest and more a penance or a prayer. What shall we do as humanity, God? Hear my pain, hear my urgency, hear the cry of the billions that I'm standing with in my starvation. But I cry out because I expect my calls to be answered, not by God, but here in Copenhagen, by the negotiators and leaders here. I joined the strike, the hunger strike, 1 week after the others, and I actually put my slow reaction down to my grand old age. I'm 30. I'm a few years older than Sarah and Anna and Matthew here, and Paul in Australia, and young Michaela in the USA at only 19. The negotiations here will affect their lives and the others of their age around the world. With old age, I am slow, and the people in the negotiating rooms are even older and even slower. But it's not too late. You promised at Bali that now in Copenhagen would be the time. You can make amends on your slowness by listening to your children now.